Hey witches, mystics, manifestors, and people who just like tarot. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ray Luna. For today's tarot reading, we're looking at what is coming next in your life. And here for the selection, we have Nightmare Before Christmas characters. So we have Jack Skellington for group number 1, Oogie Boogie for group number 2, and Sally for group number 3. So take your time and choose what character is calling out to you the most. And when you're ready, head to the description or comment section to click on the correlating timestamp to receive your reading. I hope you guys enjoy this reading, and as always, thank you for watching. Hey group number 1, welcome to your reading. So you chose Jack Skellington, and with your cards here, we have the 10 of Presents, Queen of Presents, 5 of Presents, and the King of Potions. So for what's coming next in your life, the next chapter, a lot of it is going to have to do with your finances and your relationship, your ideas related to money, your assets, okay? So what I see here with the 10 of Presents, there's a lot you're going to be doing to build yourself up. You're trying to build something where you can be financially dependent on yourself and not have to rely on other people, right? Because this is basically the Queen of Pentacles, Mrs. Claus, right? You are trying to make something for yourself so you don't have to be vulnerable and depend on other people. So in this next chapter of life, you guys are moving away from needing to ask for money, needing to have loans, needing to borrow things, needing to depend on other people. So this also could be something where if you're reliant on someone else's money, depending on your situation, that could be changing. So you're starting to make your own money. You're starting to be able to have more financial power in your life, making you feel more comfortable and stable, because it's like you don't have to worry about someone saying no to you if you need something. You can just do it yourself. So you're having a lot of financial independence and stability in this next chapter. If you guys already have this, I see this as a leveling up of your business, and maybe your finances are increasing because you're doing something to do with like financial education, right? You're learning more ways you can keep building and building, maybe investing, having a portfolio, finding ways you can increase the money you already have and keep growing it and growing it, maybe building a legacy in some way for your family. If you guys have children, you could be setting up something for your children so that they don't have to worry about money, like setting up a trust, or maybe this could even be something small like buying bonds or something for your children to have in the future, getting your kids set up in some way. This also could be you guys are passing down or learning knowledge to give to your children, or, you know, if you don't have children yet, future children, yourself, so that you are set up, or your children, your future children have knowledge so they can prevent themselves from being trapped or stuck in situations that are not desirable. I also feel like there's something about the holiday season as well. Like if you guys are thinking about, like, you know, this time of year, I'm filming this, could be relevant. While this is a timeless reading, I'm filming this in October. So, you know, October, November, December is, you know, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, other holidays as well if you don't celebrate those. But there's a bunch of holidays during these times. So I do think there is something to do with having a good holiday, having good times with your family, or even if you're by yourself, this is like find time to cook yourself a meal and enjoy it and have your own little holiday by yourself. Some of you are also going to be volunteering during the holidays to help people out, and this is going to help your finances by giving you positive energy, giving you more energy to, you know, keep working on what you have, being grateful and showing that you're happy to have what you have. I also see here as well, With the Five of Presents and the King of Potions, this is interesting because this correlates to being left out in some way, right? And the King of Potions can be someone who has something they're emotionally invested in. So I think it's possible some of you guys are going to be leaving a relationship that is leaving you drained. Maybe you are doing a lot of work in a relationship and it's not paying off for you. It's not being reciprocated. So you're done. And this holiday season, you could be breaking up with someone, leaving someone behind. Maybe you're codependent on someone and now it's like you're getting those finances to not have to deal with this person anymore. Maybe it's circumstantial that you had to stay with someone because you couldn't leave, or you tried to make things work, but now you're seeing, hey, this isn't going to pan out. So I see you guys leaving a negative romantic relationship and moving into a positive one. For those of you who are partnered, I see you guys moving out of financial difficulties and having more healthy conversations, less stress in the relationship because your finances are improving. And I don't have like the statistic off the top of my head, but I've actually heard a lot of relationships have problems because of finances. So I do see if you guys are already partnered and it's not a negative relationship you're wanting to leave, this could be an improvement in difficulties with that relationship because of your finances blossoming and getting better. So let's put down some more cards and see what else comes through. Okay, with these cards, you can't make it up. Coins, good luck. Power lines, energy, and rainbow hope. Yes, like you guys are having your luck turn around. I feel like you're going to be feeling happier, having more of an ability to take care of yourself, take care of those you love if you want to be generous, leaving codependent relationships behind. I also see having energy again. So if you've been feeling lethargic or not happy, I see an increase in your energy to tackle more, accomplish more, having more of a drive. I also think you're starting to notice there's a lot to be happy and hopeful for with rainbow. It's like having your energy increase after a difficult situation. So after a rainstorm, thunderstorm, right? There's a rainbow. It has ended. So you're coming out of a storm and moving into a time period where you are feeling more hopeful, especially about your finances. I also see a new romantic relationship coming in. For those of you who are leaving a toxic one, there is hope for you to find someone who actually is being, reciprocal, actually caring, doing what they need to do. So don't feel hopeless if that is something that resonates with you. I do see that also changing. But I do think you guys are going to be happy on your own, right? And those of you in a partnership, you guys are going to be experiencing a lot more happy moments with those that you're closest to, your friends, your family, of course, your romantic partner, but also the people around you. And with coins, good luck. This makes me think of you guys finding little opportunities here and there to just enjoy life, or finding more ways to grow professionally, personally. And these could be things you previously overlooked because you weren't feeling good. You had negative feelings clouding your judgment, and now it's like, wow, I have the energy to see what I can do, what I can change, and you're feeling really grateful. I keep picking that up. Being very grateful for what you have and feeling a lot more hope to continue on and continue growing. So I do have some pre-shuffled cards I want to read to you guys. So we have the 12th house. So this is like spiritual blessings too. You guys are going to be more spiritually in tuned, trusting your intuition. And it also talks about healing. So yeah, healing a lot of past traumas and difficulties. And even if your life has been good to you recently or the past years, this still can talk about negative things you have went through still affecting you. That's why it's called, trauma. Even years later, even if your life's good, it can affect you in some ways. So I feel like you're clearing out remnants of trauma responses or difficulties, and you're finding ways to be more healthy for yourself, healthy for your family if you have one. I also see this too as entering a positive life cycle, of course, because we have coins and then the rainbow. But this is like feeling more happy and seeing that happiness actually come into fruition. So it's not like just feeling hopeful. You're having things that are tangible to be hopeful for. And also I see this too as having benefits of, spiritual practices. Like if you're doing meditation, if you guys pull your own tarot cards, maybe that's something you should do, like pulling for yourself just to see how you can reflect on the card. What do you have to know? And then we have the third house. Yeah, the mind, thoughts, social media, neighborhood, siblings, social activities. So I think you guys are going to be more social in this next period of life, maybe because these two are together. Sometimes with spirituality, I think of someone who might be more to themselves, not all the time. But in this case, I think you guys could be moving into a period where you're more social out there, you're going out more, you're doing more things. You're finding ways to connect with people, sharing your thoughts and ideas, people wanting to connect with you. So I also see luck with finding community, new communities, improving on the ones you're already a part of. I also see the way you talk and communicate could be important. So you guys could be known for things you are saying, things you are writing. And also, once again, with the 12th house, spirituality, the way you're connecting with things that aren't very visibly seen. That is important for you in this next period of life. Okay, let's see what else you have. We have Ant, work, achievement, and success. So yeah, your hard work is paying off for you. And something about ants that's interesting to know is they can pick up a lot more of their body weight, right? So they're picking up objects that are heavier than they are. So any strength that you have been utilizing is paying off for you financially. Success with your workplace, your job, bread, period of prosperity and abundance. I also think of, when people say let's get this bread, right? Like you're trying to feed yourself, feed your family. So yes, lots of financial prosperity keeps coming in through here. So maybe if you guys have been stagnant with your career, there's a period where that's turning around and transforming for you, or you're leveling up and seeing continuous improvements with what you have been doing. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yes, I picked that up here. You're definitely leaving a bad romantic relationship. This also could be leveling up after leaving a bad workplace because it says business as well. But I definitely see a parting of ways of codependency and negative romantic relationships, getting something better and not staying in a situation believing that, you have options, you have the ability to find someone. Don't lose hope in romance. And with carriage, a journey either physical or mental. You guys are thinking about your journey of life, philosophical thoughts of how far you have come, where you want to go. This also could be thinking mentally, what do I want to take in my carriage before I travel to the next destination? What do I want to leave behind? So of course, this could be physical objects or mental baggage you've been carrying on, right? Only taking with you things that are helping you feel better about life, helping you feel happier. I also think with the 12th house as well, that can talk about something spiritual. So you could be developing more insight related to yourself, more insights and realizations on how you reacted to things, how you will react to things. I see a lot of spiritual growth and personal growth with how you're thinking about yourself and others. So that was your reading, group number 1. I hope you guys liked it. This next chapter of life definitely sounds interesting. So if you like the video, consider liking it, subscribing, hitting the notification bell if you haven't yet. I hope this reading has helped you guys in some way, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hey group number 2, welcome to your reading. So you chose Oogie Boogie, and with your cards here, we have the Page of Presents, the Emperor, Ace of Presents, and the Chariot. So This next chapter of life and what's coming next for you is, I feel like you guys are stepping into your power and you're taking control. So any time in your life you can think back on where maybe you regret not standing up, or maybe you wish you did things differently, right? Like you're imagining a past scenario that you already been through and you're wishing, I wish I did this instead of sitting back, or I wish I took more action. There's something like this that you're going to be thinking of in this next chapter, but it's like you're having the opportunity to make it so you don't repeat this mistake, or you finally learn that lesson and you're taking that past knowledge to make it so that doesn't happen again. You're going to be stepping into your power in that way. So if there was a job opportunity that came to you, but you didn't feel confident enough that you could take it on, this could appear again, and now it's like it's your time to take up that risk, that opportunity, and do it differently this time. So this could manifest in many different ways for all of you watching. Some of you, this will be a romantic opportunity. Some of you, as I said, a job-related situation, and in general, this is for all of you. The main theme is finding ways you can take a risk and not regret it, right? You don't want to regret always being passive and not standing up and doing something. Or I even think here too with the character, Oogie Boogie. Their character's kind of crazy, right? Like they're not supposed to be a nice guy. They're the meanest guy in town. So it's like you don't have to be so mean or so assertive and self-empowered that you're going down a wrong path, right? You can respect the boundaries of others, but you also need to respect the boundaries of yourself. So this is going to be a prominent theme in the next chapter of your life. So how can you respect others while still respecting yourself and not compromising on what makes you feel comfortable, seen, and heard, okay? And with the Page of Presents and the Ace of Presents, these are related to the Pentacles cards. So you're having a lot more opportunities to grow and learn from your past. I also see the chance of learning some type of skill, a hobby, something I can think of too, like doing nails, for instance. Maybe you start your own business doing nails, or you're creating something art-wise, or you're doing something that's giving you a chance to have more money, more financial opportunities, going back to school, because the page can talk about someone who's seeking knowledge. But whatever it is you're doing, this knowledge from your past and then the new knowledge coming up from your own skill and talent is allowing you access to move forward in a way where you have more control over your life, like the Emperor. You're having power. You're not having to say, I wish, I wish, I wish. You're saying, I can, and I do. And with the Chariot as well, the Chariot moves forward, right? And I think of, a pharaoh and the Chariot, someone who has power. So like you're definitely leveling up with your self-esteem, with your sense of self, and it's taking you far. People are going to start feeling a vibe from you, an aura from you, that you're very confident and you are to be listened to, okay? So don't make yourself smaller. Take up more space. Don't feel like if you ask a question, it's stupid. Ask it anyway, okay? Seek that answer. Another thing I'm thinking of too, like maybe you bump into someone, right? And you say, sorry. That's a normal thing to do, obviously. Like if you bump into someone, of course, you're going to apologize. But are you guys the type of person, like if someone bumps into you, like they did it, do you say sorry to them when they should be saying sorry? That's what this is saying. Like you're changing those behaviors and not taking the blame for things that aren't yours to have that blame. You're not taking on others' responsibilities. You're just taking responsibility for yourself. And that's a great thing. And I see a lot of success here because of the Emperor and the Chariot. But this is all based on your ability to have confidence and power within yourself. So I'm going to shuffle some more cards and see what else comes through. Okay, you guys, we have infinity, unlimited potential, fence, boundaries, lotus flower, enlightenment. And I'm going to start here with fence boundaries. Like I said, know what your limits are, know what other people's limits are, but don't take on other people's responsibilities and energy. That's not yours to deal with. In this next chapter, you are going to be realizing the ways you have limited yourself and how others have limited you. Your circumstances have limited you, and you are growing so much, okay? This is an infinity sign, so to infinity and beyond, continuing forever. So that is like your growth journey. There's always something to learn. There's always something to improve on, but that's a good thing, because if you don't like something, now you know you can always change it. It doesn't have to remain in that same state. And change is thought of as scary, but in this case, change can be very good, right? It can be good or bad, but this change is pushing you guys beyond your limit and making you more powerful, more seen, more heard. And I think you're starting to have a lot of realizations here with Lotus Flower. You're reflecting on your life and thinking, wow, like I deserved better then, or I should have stood up then. Like I keep thinking like you're wishing things were different, but you can't keep doing that. Think how you can do that now. There's still time for you to change your life trajectory, your life journey. So you're moving in this new era of life. I feel like you guys could have a glow up in some way. And while glow up can talk about your physical appearance, it also could be with your energy, your perception. People are going to be more attracted to you because the vibe you're giving off, the feeling around you. I also think you're starting to realize how you stopped yourself because you thought, in my past, someone didn't allow me to do this, so I'm kind of afraid to do this again. You're having the situation, and with the Chariot, the Ace of Presents, you're realizing you have that seed in your hand. If you go forward, even if it's difficult, and you go past that past perception put on you, you are going to go far. Okay? Like Santa's sleigh going around the world. You can go around the world. Many different places, many different destinations, physical or mental. If you push forward, but you have to push past a limited belief system. I do think you guys are going to have a financial success related to your skills. I also see here maybe that you guys have to say no to someone with boundaries. You also have to prioritize yourself and your time and energy by saying no to someone so that you can continue to be successful, because this new chapter of your life, even if you know this and you're going to do it, it's going to take a lot of energy. So you're going to have time to invest in yourself. So make sure you're prioritizing yourself, not frivolous things that don't matter. Prioritize yourself here. Okay, and I have some pre-shuffled cards that I want to read off to you guys too. So we have first house, the body, identity, consciousness, ego, beauty and character, nature, getaway, beginnings, life, philosophy, awakening. Yeah, so you're awakening to a new sense of self. And it's so funny because the first house relates to your rising sign, right? In astrology. So for instance, I'm Leo rising. So Leo rising, you naturally will get attention whether or not you like it. So one way I would work with this energy that I'm picking up in this reading is I would try to accept that limelight or more attention on me by being more confident, being more bold, and just trying not to care if I don't like that attention, right? I have to push past it. So there could be a sign here related to your own rising sign, like you have to take on more of the energy of your rising sign to move forward. Obviously, there's 12 different ones, right? That's going to be different for everyone. But I also see this too as your first house. That's your sense of self, your identity, how you come across to other people. So the way you're coming across is completely changing. So if someone from your past met you today or in this next chapter of life, they wouldn't know who you are. They're like, who is this? The old you wouldn't do this, right? Like That's what I'm feeling here. You're moving past that old perception, and it's really making you happy and bringing a lot of positive changes into your life. So this is a really good change, but of course it's going to take energy. Remember that. It's going to take up a lot of your time and energy. Okay, and we have seventh house, marriage, relationships, equality, business, partners, true love, justice. Okay, so yeah, you're also going to be having a lot of changes with your relationships in your life. So this can be your connection to a lot of different things. So as your identity changes, the way people treat you changes, right? So if people are used to you not being confident with yourself, once you're confident with yourself, you're going to be making different choices. You're going to be acting differently, putting up those boundaries, but not everyone positively responds to that. So for instance, if you say to someone, hey, like, I know you're just joking, but I don't really appreciate that type of joke or humor. Like, please next time you can still joke around, but maybe not say that, like something like that, right? If people get upset when you're kindly expressing something and, you're not saying something out of reason, of course, right? Like this is a normal boundary, right? If people have a problem with that, you might have to have some relationships leave your life, or you also could be attracting better relationships or different types of relationships, different people, because of the way your identity is changing. That energy shift will attract different types of people. But there could be people currently in your life where it's not compatible with. Some relationships will strengthen and improve, like better communication because you're more confident, but others might fall apart. So be aware of this. I do think if you guys are single or you're currently with someone, I do think it's a possibility with the seventh house, maybe this relationship with someone could affect your identity, or it can bring something to you that relates to your identity, like more connections, and that changes your lifestyle with the new people or the leveling up of yourself. The new people that brings in, that changes the way you're doing stuff and affects your identity. We have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Yeah, if you guys are single, you could be attracting someone new with this glow up and energy change. I also see this too as receiving your flowers. While this could be romantic, like receiving flowers from a date, I also think of this too as an accomplishment. You're receiving your flowers. People are recognizing you and appreciating you. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Yeah, so this could be a new job opportunity. There is some sort of opportunity here, Handshake. There's a job platform called Handshake for like students in college. So that's what I thought of when I saw this. So you could be networking with someone or connecting with someone relationship-wise that changes your life and opens up something to you that you previously did not have access to. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yeah, trust your gut, believe in yourself. Trusting your gut requires self-confidence, self-belief. I also think unicorn can be something rare or unique. So maybe some of you guys have to realize and embrace your rare and unique traits instead of downplaying them. Play into them and make it known you're not ashamed of them. That also is a way to get more power. Then we have torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Look, 2 enlightenment cards. So I think something's happening here that gives you an identity change because you're realizing so much, you're growing so much. I think you're really wanting to not repeat the mistakes of the past, and you're wanting to transform your life, and you're willing to take action. You're willing to shift your beliefs in order to do so, and there's a lot of success here because of that. But I also feel like spiritually, it's like you're ready to take the torch. You're ready to go to the next level. So maybe your life had to go in a certain way to reach this lesson, of course, right? If you didn't have those past experiences, you wouldn't be as powerful now, even though that sounds counterproductive, right? If you were always strong and, always doing the right thing, how would you grow? That's not possible, right? So you needed to make mistakes to learn from them, to be better now. And that is something spiritually you should be okay with. Don't feel shame. Be proud of yourself for making it so far and, experiencing all this good that's coming in for you. Group number 2. So that was your reading. I thought it was a really cool one. Let me know what you guys thought about it. If you liked the video, consider liking it, subscribing if you haven't yet, hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this reading helped you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Hey, group number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose Sally, and with your cards here, we have 2 of Presents, 3 of Potions, the Emperor, and the Fool. So what I see here for what's coming next in your life, this next chapter, is I feel like you're approaching things with a lot of humor. You're having this very optimistic, funny mindset about things. And the reason why I say that is with the Fool here, the Fool makes me think of, new beginning, something happy, fun. The Fool too also makes me think of, like a court jester, someone at the court who's meant to make the royals laugh for their own amusement, something like this. And also there's clowns here, and it's like a jack in the box, right? When it comes out, sometimes it could have a laughing sound. It's supposed to be funny. So it's like you're laughing at things in this next chapter of life. It's your time to laugh. You're going to be laughing in the end, right? So I see this as you're getting your just desserts. You've been behaving right, doing the right things, and now it's like you're being rewarded for that. Maybe people were kind of being like tricksters to you, trying to trick you. This even can deal with dealing with people who are jealous or bullying in some way, but it's like you're having the laugh at the end. You're having a lot of success that makes people feel more envious, but it's proving them wrong because they're wasting their time. They're not focusing on the right things, right? They're focusing on you succeeding, not their own success. So you keep getting more successful, and then these people keep getting played. They're the one to be laughed at. I also think too, if anything negative happens in this next stage of life, which life of course is filled with positive and negative, in this case it's like you're just laughing it off. Like, is this something I can laugh at years from now? I'll move on from it. You're trying to find the humor in things to cope with anything that's difficult, and this is a very successful strategy I feel here. With the 2 of Presents and the 3 of Potions, this is like being really busy, but you're having fun doing it, right? You're having fun getting money, doing what you need to do to be successful in life, managing what you have to do, like, paying bills, taking care of kids, or taking care of responsibilities, like getting good grades in school, whatever it is. You're taking care of things, but you're going to be very busy. But you're throwing in times to celebrate and have fun. Like, you're going out, but then you're working a late night shift, okay? You're doing a lot. But for some reason, this busyness and doing a lot is making you feel really alive and really good. It's something I feel like you're craving, you need, you want. With the Emperor here, that talks about being in charge, feeling in power, being important as well. So I think this laughing has to do with you improving your status, your situation, and you're really living life, okay? It's hard for me to explain. Like, I see someone, going out drinking, having fun with friends, but then you go home, you sleep that night, and you wake up the next day ready to go and do it all over again. But it's a very positive lifestyle. You're doing so much. You're traveling one day and then staying at home the next, but whatever it is you're doing, it's like you're fully invested in it and really appreciating your life. Like, I feel like there's something here where it feels like a sense of happiness. You're not going through the motions or doing a lot because you're in struggle. You are doing a lot of things because it's fulfilling you. I also see here too with the Emperor and the Fool, having control to take a risk on what you want to do in life, guiding yourself, starting a new journey, and it paying off for you with more money, more status. I also feel like too, you are having some supportive people though. I want to very clearly state that, because with the Three of Potions, we see all these people coming out of the hat, right? Or, little characters. I don't know what they are, to be honest with you. But that's like you have people around you who do support you. So it's like you and your group, your circle, you're having a really good time in life. So I want to shuffle some more cards and see what else comes out. Okay, so we have Sunflower, Action, Yield, Patience, and Flamingo, Fun. So this is interesting to me. So I don't know, in this next chapter of life, you are doing a lot and you're taking a lot of action, but it's like, I don't feel like you guys are, you're not living to work, you're working to live, right? So you're doing enough to support yourself and be stable, but you want to live life in a way where it's like you're not tied to a job, you're not tied to a place, like it's very like carefree energy. You are willing to do the work, but you're having patience with where you need to go. You want to take those risks. You want things to happen, but you know it's going to take some time. So you're not going to hurt yourself, right? You're not going to hurt yourself to get there. You're on that journey and you're enjoying the whole journey, not just the destination. You're enjoying the process that it takes to get there. So I don't know if you guys are moving away from energy that was opposite of this, like maybe before you always thought you had to get to the destination. You want that accomplishment, you want that achievement, and then once you got it, you realized you weren't really fulfilled, or you kind of wished away a lot of your life waiting for the biggest thing to happen. So now it's like you're realizing, oh, all of this is life. I have to enjoy it all. Or this journey is just as good as that destination. It's part of my life. I don't want to wish it away. I want to see it. I want to experience it. So how can I make it more enjoyable instead of just toiling away for that goal? That's what I feel like you're realizing. And with fun, yeah, I pick up so much fun. Like celebrations. This also could do with the time of year I'm filming this. While this reading is timeless, it is like holiday season. Like October's Halloween, November Thanksgiving, December Christmas, and I know there's other holidays too other people celebrate. Whatever it is you're celebrating, that could have to do with this. Like you're taking time for the holidays and you're saying like, hey, screw you to your boss if they want you, to work overtime or something. You just want to enjoy life here, okay? I also want to say too, with Flamingo Fun, I feel like you're finding more ways to have fun. So I also see this too as like, maybe you're having new friends or you're doing something new to have more fun. So an example of that is, let's say with tarot reading, I do a lot of tarot reading. So to have more fun with it, I might choose a different deck when I do my next reading, or I might add crystals or runes to the reading to make it more fun. So I feel like you guys are doing something like that in your life, where you're finding more ways to spice up what you're doing, have more fun, and just enjoy life. And I feel too, like with Yield and Flamingo Fun, this is like stopping and smelling the roses, taking your time to enjoy everything. So I have some pre-shuffled cards for you guys that I want to read off to see what else is coming. 10th house, career, reputation, fame, legacy, public image, status, and yeah, it keeps going on. So the 10th house can have to do with your career. So career success, achievement. This can even be fame, your reputation, how people know you. So you could have a positive increase with your reputation, as I said, status increase, having the ability to enjoy yourself more because of that. I also think this could be finding people who resonate with you more, a new group of people that you all enjoy your time together more, having fun. Maybe you're moving into a new circle of people because of that status increase. But yeah, you're having that last laugh. Once again, it comes full circle. You're getting to the places the people who are jealous of you wish to be at. You're going to be there. And then we have 4th house, home, family, roots, self-care, childhood, personal foundations, real estate. So your family, the 4th house can do with family, relationships, early life. So it is possible you're surpassing peers if you have issues from your childhood with your classmates or people you have known. I think there's something here that's resolving. That might sound kind of weird, but I feel like you're surpassing like classmates who have, maybe bullied you or hurt you in some way, or people you still know. Maybe they're mad, like you're growing, like childhood friends. Maybe there's people who want you to stay at the same level and, not grow and move on from things, but you're doing that anyway, and issues with that are resolving. I also think, too, this could be spending more time with family in this next chapter of life. Maybe you're realizing how important your family is, your chosen family. If you don't have that relationship with your current family members, you could be finding your family as well. We have clouds, temporary problems. So you could be dealing with a lot of stuff recently that you're not even going to remember soon. Okay, like this next chapter of life, what's coming, it's going to be foggy. You can't even remember it because it was so unimportant. Or the problems you have now, if you feel like they're so big, so difficult to deal with, they're soon going to be like clouds, to be parted away, and you won't have to deal with it. Temporary problems aren't forever. Remember that. Things can always get better. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So yeah, you're putting in the work. You're going to be working a lot. With the 2 of Presents card, that's like the 2 of Pentacles, juggling, balancing things out. But I feel like you know this. You're working hard willingly and you're getting a lot because of that. But you're also not doing stupid stuff that just hurts you and gives you a setback, right? Like you're respecting yourself. You're not going to work tons of overtime or work every holiday. You're also finding time for yourself to enjoy, have fun. That balance, right? You're finding a work-life balance. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Look, yeah, you're overcoming anything that's bothering you now. Remember that there's a bridge to build. There's a creative way to solve those problems. It might take some time, but you're soon going to walk from one side to the other and your problems will be resolved, okay? So anything that's bothering you, I see you moving away from it, finding a way to get to higher ground in a disaster, right? And lastly, what is this? Wind chimes, peace and harmony, finding more peace in your life, not stressing yourself out. Yeah, and also I feel like with wind chimes, when you listen to them, they're very calming, right? So you could be listening to music more as a way to calm yourself. Maybe music too is becoming more important in your life this next chapter. Something that might be a little bit of a lost pastime is just listening to music and not doing anything. Like don't clean, don't do work, just sit and listen to music, okay? Nothing else. Maybe that's something that's going to help you. But I do see an increase overall of just feeling really good and improvement in your well-being, balancing out your life, having more fun, and that's giving you peace, making you feel overall more harmony in your life. Things are connected more. So maybe you're feeling more grounded and connected, less anxiety with this new chapter in your life. So that was your reading, group number 3. Definitely a good one. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, consider liking it, subscribing if you haven't yet. hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos like this. I hope this reading has helped you guys in some way. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.